Jackpot, I hit the jackpot, jackpot.
Good morning, guys. What's up? It's your girl Champ. Happy Monday. Y'all already know by the title, it's Face Mask Monday. We are about to get it in. I'm trying a brand new face mask. This is the end result. I feel amazing. My skin's really glowing. Like my skin looks good. This is the end result. Before we get started on this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. That's Big Champ. In this video, I'm going to be doing a face mask and talking to you guys about the topic you saw in the title. Let's get the tea. Well, right now I'm drinking coffee. Side note, do y'all like my Hello Kitty robe? I'm obsessed. I don't even want to get dressed for the day, but I must. So cute. Anyways, guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. So happy to have you. Now, let's get into this video. Once again, happy Face Mask Monday. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you guys all had a fabulous, fabulous weekend. I know I did. But you guys are actually going to see this a week later. I'm filming my Mask Mondays a week ahead of time usually. Just because I want you guys to like go through it with me, but I don't want to do it on live, if that makes any sense. This is the previous week. Happy Monday, guys. Cheers. I've got my coffee. I'm up early. I actually already worked out, hence this crazy hair. I worked out, did my shower. Now it's time for Mask Monday. Why do we do Mask Monday? Because you guys, I want all of my champions, that's you guys watching, who support me, who love me, who don't judge me, who are open to living an extraordinary life, not by going about it the ordinary way. I just think that one of the best forms of self-love, that's one of our themes for the rest of the year, because we are always glowing up. Make sure you guys join the Glow Getters membership for more tips on how to glow up, just improve your life, from your love life to your health, to your self-love, which is why that's one of the main things for the rest of this year, to your credit, okay? To your business, to your friendships, to whatever you want. However you want to glow up, that group is the group for you, so go ahead and join it. I think it's important to do a mask every Monday just because even though for me, I have one of those jobs where I'm self-employed, but every single day of the week, I'm working still. The weekend isn't necessarily the weekend for me unless I'm equating others into my plans, if that makes any sense. So even though Monday technically means nothing to me because it's just another day, the rest of the world, the hustle and bustle, the LA traffic for sure is back at it, which causes stress, you guys. I feel like I deal with it really well. However, it's still a lot. It's still Monday, and everyone else has their Monday attitude. So in order to be unbothered, I do Mask Monday every single Monday. It's self-love. It's just treating yourself. And this is one of the best things that you can do, even if you're not feeling yourself. If you're going through a hard time, I know if holidays are coming, you know, seasonal depression comes. If you don't have a boo, I don't have a boo, and I'm literally feeling better than ever. Having a routine where you take care of yourself and you treat yourself special and you pamper yourself will really help you get out of that slump and help you stay out of a slump. Always have a routine, always have a way that you care about yourself, and just pamper yourself and treat yourself like the king or queen that you are. You guys already know I'm drinking my black coffee. Today I want to do a new mask. I have like my favorite masks that I do all the time, but I want to try something new. So let me give y'all the choices. From Pacifica, we've got this Kale and Charcoal Ultimate Detox Mask. It's clay charcoal with kale and willow herb. And it helps fight blemishes, blackheads, and oil for blemish-prone and oily skin types. Now, y'all know I'm a little oily. I can be even extra oily depending on if I'm dry, but I've been doing good with hydration lately, so I'm just oily. I don't want to get rid of all of my oil. A lot of other people are like, oh, you're glowing. And I'm just like, yeah, it's oil. But that's also kind of something that stops wrinkles and different things like that. Just as long as it's not causing problems or blackheads, I don't mind it. Anyways, this one's that. One of my other favorite brands, you guys, I've talked about it before. K-Bella, I got another one from them. And I'm like, oh, this is a peel off. Maybe we'll do this one. I don't know. We got to figure it out. Anyways, K-Bella Professionals. That's one of my favorite brands. They used to have this charcoal mask that when I tell you, if I was breaking out, it didn't matter what I would do. If I put that baby on, my skin was so flawless afterwards, every single time. I figured I would try this one. They discontinued the one that I loved. I can't believe them. How dare them? They discontinued it. So this detoxifying charcoal peel-off mask, I've never been big on the peel-off masks. I feel like the last peel-off mask that I did really hurt my skin. Like, it didn't mess my skin up how it looked, but pulling it off was painful. So hopefully this one's not as painful. So these are two options. I also got this one. I wanted to try BU. I've never done BU, but I liked what it said. Caffeine, 5-minute instant restore, replenish, and energize. Plus energize, whatever. Wanted to try this just because there's so many times that I am my lips are so dry. That I am making this day last and like pulling, like I've been working all day. Now I got to go to an event and I'm tired. Or maybe I've been sitting editing, got some dark circles, who knows. Caffeine usually wakes your skin up, makes you look brighter, makes you look more awake. So I think I'm going to save this one for a time when I need that. But we'll keep this one in mind. Next, we have Burt's Bees. I've never done a mask from them. Or have I? Actually, I have. Sheet mask. This is a detoxifying clay mask. Another with charcoal and acai. Sort of back to the root of why I chose these ones. I like charcoal in my masks. It just really helps me personally with blackheads and whatnot. So that's why I chose these two. But then I also got the K-Bella detoxifying one. But this is a peel off, so I'm like scared. I don't feel like I have this in me right now. So we're not going to do the K-Bella. We'll do it eventually. They are a very great brand and they're cheap. They're at Target. They're not expensive at all. Cheap priced, not cheap quality. Then we're going to go with this one. Let's go with Pacifica. The directions say, apply a thick layer. I love a thick layer. Apply a thick layer to skin. Let it sit and do its dirty work for 5 to 10 minutes. Rinse well. Follow with a moisturizer. As with any mask, a patch test is recommended. I'm going to be bad. I'm not going to do the patch test. This is 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and this is also not a sponsored video, you guys. This is just, we're doing this together. We're having an experiment. I hope that's okay. Everybody knows that before you do a mask, you are going to wash your face. You start with a clean canvas, of course. I just realized I don't have all my lights on. Do we like it more with this light? Or do we like it more without? Let me know in the comments and then I'll know for next time. Anyway, so I'm going to wash my face. I am going to go ahead and go in lightly because I did it not that long ago. I exfoliate like maybe once or twice a month with one of these. It's like a little razor. It just gets the dead skin, also the little hairs. I'm a hairy mother. Mother of Fancy and Gizmo. When I'm starting to get a lot of pimples, I'll do this. And when the little peach fuzz is coming, that's when I'll do this. You don't want to do this too much because one, you can cut yourself. Two, this is like really shaving a layer of skin off. So you just want to be careful. It's more sensitive. Let me get into this so we can get into the topic of the day. This is important for men and women. Let me just drop the topic really quick before I go wash my face. The topic is, why don't most relationships last? And I really feel like I have this all thought out. I'll give you a little clue because I think a lot of them are not supposed to last. We often so many times focus on how to make things work. And what we really need to be teaching our sons and daughters is stop trying to make everything work. It's too damn early to be trying to make it work. We're not in a marriage. This is dating. The point of dating is to see, does this work? If it doesn't, okay. And I think that if we would move on sooner and make that socially acceptable, there would be a lot less hurt feelings, less broken hearts. Because if you leave earlier on in the relationship, y'all can even still be friends. And who knows, maybe you'll go work on yourselves and later down the line be right for each other. But we're so fixated in forcing people to be with us now that we miss the person that we're supposed to be with. Or we miss the person that we're supposed to be with because they're sitting there trying to make it work with Joe Schmo and they're clearly not supposed to be with them. Pay attention to the red flags. Have your set, you know what? I'll get into it in a minute. Let me go wash my face. Here I go. I've been thinking about this a lot. So I want to hear you guys' comments below, but hear me out on this one. Be right back. Hear me out on this one. Be right back. I'm back. Okay, so as you guys can see, my skin is still a little bit wet. I always like to apply my mask with my face like damp, not soaked or anything, but it just helps, you know, your skin absorb everything that it needs to absorb. I'm excited for this. So I am. Ooh. I feel like these new sheet masks that everyone's are doing, like those are so hard for me. Plus with these lashes that I be wearing, honestly, even my own lashes, like they just don't fit through the holes. They don't stay on every single piece of my face. It's just difficult. So if y'all got the hack for the sheet masks, let me know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it ain't working right for me. And I just feel like this is so much more, it's like old school, it's like classic. I'm doing a face mask, you know? Like, it's kind of like an art project. Always get the bottom. You guys, you don't want all that chin acne. Sometimes I do my face and my neck. Fancy, get out of there. Does anyone else's cat swim in their toilet? Get out. It's a thick layer. So we're gonna make it thick, all right. I feel like whenever I do like a sheet mask, I can't really talk how I want. You know, I'm like trying to make it not fall off. That big old 5 head, let's get it on there. Has anyone noticed how some of the prettiest girls have huge foreheads? Let's name a few. Sierra. Cassie. Me. Britney Spears. Rihanna. You guys, embrace it. So this says to leave this on for 5 to 10 minutes. I got stuff to do, so we're gonna give it 7 minutes. All right, so let's get back into the juicy talk. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comments. No one be mean to anyone. This is a safe space to express yourself, to be able to listen to other people's thoughts, and to maybe even change your own thoughts and grow. Ever growing, ever evolving. My thing is, I think that for whatever reason, whether it's you're getting older, you're ready to settle down, you're lonely, maybe low self-esteem, whatever it is, we as women, I'm going to talk from a woman's point of view, and it can always be reversed to men, but I'm going to speak as a woman because I am a woman. We are forcing ourselves to stay in these relationships, to chase a man, to try to make things work, to think, hopefully if I love this person enough, or if I act right long enough, they will love me. They will change for me. In reality, what we should be doing is loving ourselves, being okay with ourselves, sticking to our boundaries, whatever that may be, and keeping in mind early what we want our end goal to be. If our actions early on are not aligned with our end goal, then it's probably a situation to leave. You can have the conversation, you can be honest, hey, this is what I want, you're not doing it, or whatever, however you need to say it. We can get into that into a different video, but leave earlier. Prevent a broken heart, prevent wasted time. And I'm not just saying cut somebody off for any old little thing. I'm not saying that. But I do think that the ability to leave early is something that we need. We always teach our daughters and sons how to, stay, but we don't teach them how to leave. Leaving or deciding to not talk to someone doesn't mean that you can't be friends. It doesn't even mean that it has to be a negative situation for the other people. Like half the time we're staying with someone because of rejection. You guys notice that? We're staying, we're trying to make it work. We're afraid to be alone. We don't want to be rejected. Maybe they cheated on us. We're staying, we're trying to fix it because what they did to us is making us feel worse about ourselves as a person. When instead, it should just be our sign to leave. If more people left earlier, we would be able to date more casually. I do believe in casual dating. Maybe not casual hooking up, but casual dating, yeah. So that we can even see if we're meant for that next step. If the behavior in the beginning is not aligning with what you want in the end, reroute. I went the wrong way. I had to reroute. These shoes, I let it bleed out. It's trying. It's cool. Little pause. I don't really feel any tingling. I have really sensitive skin. Sometimes I'll tingle a little bit. I do feel like getting like kind of stuck, but that's what clay masks do. I love a good clay mask. Hopefully this is just gonna do the trick. Leave early, guys. Remain friends. You can just tell them like, hey, like, I don't think this is working for me at this time. Our goals are not aligned. Our values are not aligned, or our love languages are not aligned, whatever that may be. And I just don't think that we should date. We can be friends if you want. Or sometimes you just tell somebody you're going to be the friend. You know what I mean? You don't have to ghost them. It doesn't have to be you know what? You're not doing what I want. F you. This is done. It literally doesn't have to be negative. If we accept culturally leaving earlier more often and make that like a thing, less people will get their feelings hurt. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. It can be a really great thing. Now you can go find who you want and they can go find who they want. It's so simple. Or it might make them completely switch it up and get it together and do what you want. Let me know, guys, in the comments below what y'all think. Like, I just had... I don't even know if I want to fully tell this story. I might say that for another blog. I'll give you like a gist of it. But I had someone who I gave my number to. I'm not going to tell you the whole story how I gave my number. But I was going to get my number. I told him I was going to. This is over Instagram. As soon as I started to, he started telling me about how we were going to start a business together and I was going to have all these kids for him. And I really, like, in messages, like, he was going to have me move to Vegas and this. And I'm just like, bro, I would never want to live in Vegas. Nothing wrong with Vegas, but for me and my dream, that has nothing to do with nothing. So what did I do? At first, I told him, I said, hey, I really don't like that. I don't like that we haven't even been on a date or spoke on the phone yet, and you're already telling me what changes you're going to make in my life without even knowing what my dreams are, what I want, what kind of man I want, what kind of anything. Like, it was just too much, too soon. You're trying to mold me into what you want. That's the other thing, guys. Don't mold people into what you want. If you can't like them for who they are today, move along. Stop dating people for their potential. That's going to be the title. Stop dating for potential. Learn to leave early. Boop. That was good. Cheers. If you're drinking coffee with me. Ooh. I'm looking good. Before you go out and date into the world, write down a list. We're doing this in my Glow Getters group, but write down a list of your non-negotiables. I do not want a man who does not text me throughout the day. That can be yours. It's your life. But if you're sitting here accepting it now, you're going to be going through a lot of pain later. Relationships do take work, right? Compromise. But make sure you're compromising on something that is not your non-negotiable. Have clear intention of what you want early. Marriage is hard. I don't think being boyfriend and girlfriend is supposed to be hard. I think it's supposed to be fun. I think there will not always be great times. But yeah, I do think it's supposed to be fun. I think you're supposed to enjoy yourself. If you're having to do all this work and go through all of this pain while you're boyfriend and girlfriend, imagine the hell of when you are married And they know that you're stuck with them. And if you want a divorce, you got to go through legal stuff. You got to pay money. Like, I think the reason a lot of marriages fail is because they were never supposed to happen in the first place. It's not just, oh, he changed. It wasn't the same. He stopped trying. Yeah, it was because he stopped giving up on his non-negotiables. Or you did. And you couldn't take it no more. But had you been more firm with them in the beginning, they would have either changed the way they were, or you would have left. And you would have seen that they weren't for you. And now you got to pay for this divorce. And your silly self signed a prenup, so now you don't get no money. Now you out here broke and you got all these kids and he's a bad dad. Stressful. I could tell you that for sure from my last relationship. Like, I had non-negotiables. Also, honestly, in my last relationship, I thought the world was ending. Just to be clear. So I looked past a lot of stuff because, one, we were in the epicenter of this pandemic, right? I can't go home. My parents are older, like older. And I had sick family members. I had an uncle with leukemia. I had an aunt who's diabetic. My parents are old. Like, I couldn't bring myself to come from California, LA, where it's supposed to be the worst, to my city. And if something happened, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I've already lost a parent before, a mother. My mom died when I was in 6th grade, and then I was adopted. No, I was adopted first in 5th grade, and then my mom died in 6th grade, but I've already lost a parent. So for me, I still wouldn't even say that's an excuse for me to look past my non-negotiables. I don't even think that me thinking the world was ending, me feeling safe or having somebody big and strong near me, or just, being scared of being locked in my apartment for months. I didn't know what kind of shutdown it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like martial law. Like, I heard that in China, they were like literally like nailing people shut in their apartments and arresting them if they left. I thought that was going to happen here. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get into this situationship that turned into a relationship, which is another one of my non-negotiables. Like, one of my non-negotiables is, if you want me to be with you, you have to ask me. And if I have to tell you that, hey, you can't just assume we're together. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, that's the thing for me. Like, as a woman, you're courting me, you need to ask me to be your girl, if you want me to be your girl. And preferably in a special way. So, like, if I have to tell you that, like, let's say a guy is assuming that, like, well, we're basically together. Actually, babe, I have a lot of fun with you, and I like where this is going, but we're not together. You have to ask me to be your girlfriend. And then he can't right then and there be like, oh, well, do you want to be my girlfriend? No, you need to do it cute. Take me on a date. Let's get some flowers, something cute. One of my biggest non-negotiables that I ignored in my last relationship and am never going to ignore moving forward is, I need you to make me feel special. I don't ever want to question, do you love me? I don't ever want to question, are you attracted to me? I need to be courted the whole time. And I deserve it because I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table, so much so that I don't feel the need to go online and prove that to men, what I bring to the table. I don't want y'all knowing what I bring to the table and then trying to date me because you know what I bring to the table. Not everyone is worthy of dating me. The same with you guys. Not everyone's worthy of dating you. Not everyone is even worthy of knowing what I bring to the table. Sometimes it's better to just be quiet. Observe how people treat you and then decide who you show what all you have to offer. That's some of the best advice I can give. It's definitely time to wash this off. It's almost dry. Let me go ahead and get these eyelashes though. In the meantime, right? Game changer. Whether you have fake lashes like extensions, which I have, or if you have real lashes. So I used to just brush them when I wore my real lashes. But then once I started getting fake lashes, I always got a fan. Every time you wash your lashes, it just poofs them up. Like, if you don't brush them, you will think that you need new lashes or a fill sooner than you really do. It's a fact. It literally makes them fuller. Like, if you're doing a no makeup look, it'll make your regular lashes more fuller. Look better. Almost as if you have mascara on you and you don't. Fancy? Does mama look crazy? All right, so now it is time to wash this off. I always use like a lukewarm towel. So I'm still sort of figuring out my setup and decorating my apartment a bit. I'm a busy girl. I thought I would have it done by now, but I just be busy. So The ghetto-ness is coming. Is it ghetto or is it creative? Shout out to STL. If you guys didn't know, I'm from the Show Me State. You show me 7, I'll show you 8. Cardinals, baby. St. Louis. So I'm just wiping this off. What I really do is like wet it again first so you're not like scrubbing your skin too hard. Because I did already exfoliate and whatnot. And a little trick for wiping these kind of masks off. Some people don't like them because you're like, ugh, it's so hard to wipe off. Like I said, wet it down and then it will come right off. Okay? Little stubborn part, like right here, wet it a little more and then just leave it. Just for a second. Wet up here more. Hopefully this mask does me some good. As far as how it felt on, giving you guys an honest review. No, this is not paid. I think I said that before, but let me remind you. I really just truly enjoy doing these masks. I treat myself better. I work harder for myself, all this stuff when I pamper myself more. It's just like if you're not feeling well, you're going through a breakup, still go get your nails done. Still do all that stuff because it will help you get out of the slump faster and then stay out of a slump when one arises. But hopefully this like really helps with these. There's a couple little pimples, not much. I just had my period, so you know how that goes. And then this one here, but I messed with that one. Honestly, I messed with all of these. That's the only reason you can see them. If I don't mess with the pimple, you'll never see it. You never want to scrub your skin too hard. Treat your skin like silk. Okay, now that that's done, it's a little pat dry. Never rub your skin dry. Pat it. This is directly after the mask. Skin. I'm now gonna go in with my normal skincare products for the day. So first thing, I do this little CeraVe Skin Renewing Retinol Serum with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. The purple one. I use 2 different ones. I use this one, the Resurfacing Retinol Serum. I use this one more at night, the blue. This in the day. This is good for like fine lines and all that stuff. Helps dark spots. Give me that youthful appearance. And this one's actually really good also for sensitive skin. You don't want to have like a really young looking face and then a wrinkly chest and neck when you get older. So take care of it. Also your hands, wear hand lotion, guys. You don't think about it till it's too late. My lips are a little dry. Do you see that? Like, I think I have a lip scrub. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this lip scrub because I can't even go out like that. By Skin, non-comedogenic Derma Appeal Lip Scrub. Hyaluronic acid. Anytime you see that hyaluronic acid, we're talking about moisture, baby. Okay? Hydration. And this smells good. Maybe I should just last. Do last. So if I have a trouble pimple, guys, I've been putting this on. This Clinique Acne Solutions Clearing Gel. This is a travel size that I have. I actually only have the travel size, but these 2 guys who had really good skin at Sephora showed it to me. And I just use it as like a spot if it's a tough one. And it's been just pretty well. If I never even touched these, you would never have seen them. And then I use this. You can get this at Target. This is Acne Solutions Treatment Benzoyl Peroxide Medicine. Maximum Strength Effectiveness. It's 2.5% benzoyl peroxide. There's also this one. But I don't use this one as much. I'm starting to realize that my skin responds better to this one because it has a smaller percent. Sometimes always going heavy is not the best thing for you. The other one kind of makes me too dry, I feel like. Sometimes being dry is the reason for oil. I'm gonna use the CeraVe Daily Oil-Free Lotion. I don't really like to add oils to my face unless it's nighttime and I'm going to bed. Autocorrect, my favorite, by Sunday Riley. Under the eyes, this makes you glow. Literally. Gives you a little glow. First, I go like this. Lightly, though. Do not pull on under your eyes, guys. You get yourself eye bags. And then I pat it in. Kind of wakes up the skin. Also doesn't make you give yourself a wrinkle. Just about ready for the day. Let's do this lip scrub. This lip scrub it up set. Or no, let's do eyebrows first. So you guys, lately I've been barely wearing any makeup and I've been getting compliments on my skin. Like I know I have my camera right now in 4K, so you're gonna see any little speck of a speck. You guys already saw, I think you did, already saw my video of how I do my own eyebrows. I cut them on my own. I pluck them. Kind of shape them all on my own. Now it's time for this little lip scrub just because you seen the problem. Can't be having that. My lips look pinker, much better. Now I'm feeling good, guys. Okay, so last but not least, let me just, this stuff is Bomb, the 24-hour brow setter. It just literally like holds them there. And I be working out and they will stay in place as long as I don't wipe them. Which sometimes I accidentally do. But, you know, can't be perfect. All right. Guys, it's done. My hair, oh, I need to do them baby hairs. And they're done. Okay, guys, so this is the final result. I'll also update you in like a few days, like how I thought my skin was throughout the day. But this is it. This is bomb. I feel good. I'm glowing. As you can see, look at that. It's a glow. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Mask Monday. Drop in the comments below what mask you guys are going to do or what your favorite mask is, because I want to know. I want to know. Or if there's a mask you guys want me to try, or if you have a skin problem that you would like me to find a mask to help. How about that? Thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at That's Big Champ. And I'll see y'all next time.
Got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got my own whip. Got my own drink, got my own smoke, go ahead and roll it. If girls wanna act cute, I'll put them in check real quick. So don't act shocked when you say that, I could own it. When I own it,